This is Alpha Ninja Warrior. Today, the final 50 will run Stage 1 on Alpha Ninja Warrior. I'm your host, Alpha VR370, and get ready because a lot of these people, I would say, are the best of the best out of this field of 150. Today, we got people including Lyrical Wonders, Yesin1, Robotic Pie, Yas123451, and Drastical, and even some returning players like Cyrus08UK and Michael Skunk Fry. So I think today is going to be a really good episode. We could see some more Stage 1 clears, but if you haven't been here these past 2 weeks, these are the obstacles. Stage 1 is a challenge of speed and skill as you have to go through 8 obstacles to reach the end. The first obstacle is momentum control. First, you have to manage your jumps across 3 slippery pillars, and then you gotta make it over to the tires with a sideways wraparound across a big piece of glass. The second obstacle is the spin cycle. First, you have to land and swing on the vertical spinning ring and make it over to the second spinning ring, which has a horizontal spin. Then you gotta time your jump to the dismount. The third obstacle is back and forth. First, you gotta swing on the first bar that has a forward push. Then you gotta swing on the second bar, which has a backwards push. The fourth obstacle has been in every season of Alpha Ninja Warrior so far. This is the jumping spider. The trickiest part about this is running up on the trampoline and getting a jump that is high enough, far enough, where you can wedge yourself in between the 2 narrow walls. After that, you gotta maneuver across the ledges until you get to the dismount. Now the fifth obstacle is another new one. It's the pillar circle. First, you gotta go across 3 falling pillars that fall at random times. The second part of this obstacle is getting on a little plank where you have to rotate and orbit to the other side where the dismount is. The sixth obstacle is the warped wall. It's nothing new. You gotta run up the concave wall and grab the bar and pull yourself up. The seventh obstacle is the spinning bridge, but this season it has an alternation of balls and coins, but the last coin has an opening hole in the middle of it. Now the final obstacle of Stage 1 is the lumberjack climb. You must swing onto the rope to the landing pad, then you must go across 3 sets of lumberjack climbs, where the second will shift from left to right. Once you get up this obstacle, then you will be able to hit the buzzer. If you complete every single obstacle on Stage 1 with time remaining and you hit the buzzer, then you move on to Stage 2. Otherwise, you're going home. First up today is Icarus. He is actually pretty well known in RNW. He was actually on my team, the Alaska Avalanche, in Roblox Ninja League. So I know his skills. He could do pretty well. Yeah, remember this episode is like the best of the best. So I am expecting a lot of good results today. Kart has competed in a lot of competitions. He is no stranger to this type of course. He's off on the momentum control. Very nice. Let's go. Alright. Not bad at all. Very clean moves. Now he's onto the spin cycle. Okay, almost fell off, but he got it. Stayed with it, and the dismount almost missed it, but now he's on to back and forth. It looks like he feels right at home here. So that's always the best case scenario when you're not foreign with any of these obstacles. Alright, still not sure. He's still taking swings. Making sure he gets that dismount. Nice. Now he's onto the jumping spider, and he overshoots the mount. That's what I'm saying. You have to be so careful and so precise with that. But Icarus just falls on the mount, and a simple mistake like that will tear you up. Next up is an OG competitor. It's me, Ninja005. He competed in Alpha Ninja Warrior Season 1 and made it to the grand finals, where he failed the third obstacle, the double dipper. I'm pretty sure he wants to get back there, hopefully, just give it his all. So the double dipper was the third obstacle, so definitely probably wants to beat the third obstacle today and probably clear stage 1, so hopefully he can. But yeah, he might have competed in season 2. I think he did, but if he did compete in season 2, I don't think he got very far. So I know this is definitely his first time on the 4-stage course since season 1, but if he wants to beat the third obstacle, he still has to beat the first 2. Right now he's on the spin cycle, and he jumps way too early, didn't get any more spins, didn't get enough, and It's Me Ninja005 is down in the water. Next up is a newcomer to Alpha Ninja Warrior. It's Hardwood Warrior 23. Yeah, I know nothing about this person, so I mean, like, he could do well, but yeah, like I said, I don't really know anything about Hardwood Warrior. All I know is that he's off on the momentum control. Oh, and he tried to climb the second one and went right into the third one. If you didn't know, that kills your momentum. So he just had no juice in the tank to get to that third one. Says he flopped, and I agree. Maybe next season, buddy. Next up is Noling NN. I'm not sure if they've ever competed on Alpha Ninja Warrior, but he's definitely competed in the practice competitions. So we could be seeing some greatness out of this competitor. Definitely, probably won't fail at the beginning, hopefully, because they do know what they're doing. So it's only a matter of time now. But just because they are less likely to fail these beginning obstacles doesn't mean that they necessarily won't. So you still have to be careful. Right now he's on the spin cycle. Oh wow, I thought he was going to be short on that jump, but he got it. He's on to back and forth now. Okay, nice. No, not wasting a lot of time. That's good. Okay. And there's the dismount, actually going at a pretty good pace, pretty solid pace. Onto the jumping spot. Oh, he almost fell. But he's staying in there. Nice, and now he's onto the pillar circle. So far, still has a lot of time left. He's actually doing really well. Oh, he twisted up and he fell. He twisted himself up. He probably could have taken a little bit more time to just be careful and push it the right way. But not a bad run. Now next up is Cool Kid 0011. He's competed on Alpha Ninja Warrior before. He's never done, extraordinarily great, but he does have the experience. So something could turn around today, and I'm kind of feeling it. So far we've had pretty good runs today. Not a clear, but any one of these runners could be a clear. Here we go, we're about to start it off, and Cool Kid is onto the momentum control. Okay, taking a little bit of time to make sure, he has enough speed. And he got it. Now he's onto the spin cycle. How will he do here? And he falls just short of the second wheel. I feel like if he pushed it while he jumped off, he probably would have made it, but he didn't push off at all, and he is down in the water. Now next up is Rex Space. Yeah, he's completely new to Alpha Ninja Warrior. I'm pretty sure he's new to Roblox Ninja Warrior in general. He told me before his run backstage that he's just going for it. He has no technique. He's just going for it. I don't blame him. He looks like a really buff dude. Probably works out every day. You know, probably gets those reps in. So hopefully he can get those reps in on the course. He's on the momentum control. Oh, and he falls short of the third one. I'm guessing he just didn't jump in time on the second. Probably jumped too early. And Rex Space just got jacked up on the course. Next up is Roblox Polished Player 4. He's new to Alpha Ninja Warrior, but definitely not new to Roblox Ninja Warrior. He is actually pretty OG to Roblox Ninja Warrior. He's competed on plenty of competitions. He was actually my captain on Roblox Ninja League for a majority of the season. So yeah, he definitely has the skills to do well on this competition. Now the thing is, can he use them? Right now he's on the momentum control. He's actually doing pretty nice, not wasting any time at all. Right onto the spin cycle, no hesitation. Oh, and he fell off! Looks like he got too much swing too soon, and Roblox Polished Player 4 is out on the spin cycle. Coming up, will Robotic Pie be able to defy the odds? And later tonight,
I should keep going on my dream to get past.
will Michael be the comeback kid? Find out when we come back to Alpha Ninja Warrior. While we were away, both GamerOn and Sky Ninja 482010 filled the momentum control. Anthrax 2888 got caught up on back and forth. And then It's Murdy 8 went out on the momentum control. Chauncey went out on the momentum control. Gianni Zaz went out on the momentum control. And Mario also went out on the momentum control. And then finally, the real Bashbach one went out of bounds on the momentum control, disqualifying him. Next up is Galactic Says Hi. He wore a hot dog outfit last season and he's wearing it again today. But do not be fooled. I did not know this last season, but he's actually insanely good at Roblox Ninja Warrior. In fact, I believe he won Rising Ninja Warrior 4. Or, yeah, he either won or he made it to stage 3, but he made it really, really far. So, he definitely has the skills. If anyone were to clear out of anyone we've seen so far today, it would be this person, Galactic Says Hi. So let's see if he can clear. Right now he's just dancing, having a good time. He's on momentum control now. Alright, nice. Now he's onto the spin cycle. Very nice. You see, he pushed as he transitioned to the second circle, which is very, very smart. Now he's on to back and forth. How will he do on this one? Alright, good transition. Taking a lot of swings. But he got it. He has about an average. Oh, and he overshot the jumping spider. Did not account for it at all. Next up is Ultimate Ernest 2013. We saw him compete on Alpha Ninja Warrior last year, and I was surprised by his skill. He made it to the Bridge of Blades in qualifying. However, he did go out in the semifinals. He's looking for more today, and let's see if he can get more today. So far, we've seen some pretty impressive results, but like I said, no clears whatsoever. Ultimate Ernest could be the first. He's off. Very nice through the pillars. Now the tires. See how he'll do it. He's going on the left, and he hit the wall. He did not turn around or anything. Guessing he thought he could maybe use the keys or something. But Ultimate Ernest 2013 is down on the wraparound of momentum control. Next up is Viking Roblox YT, and I would not blame him. He is looking for revenge on Season 1. He kind of did get in Season 2, but he said that's not enough.
Last season, I made it to semifinals and placed 19th. I guess I could call myself a pretty well-known ninja. I've competed in big comps, like I'm a 3-time veteran in Robloxian Ninja Versus Ninja. I'm a 2-time veteran in Sasuke Dynamite, getting top 25 in my first season. And now this is my 3rd seed on Alpha Ninja Warrior. Before Season 1, I said that Alpha Ninja Warrior would be my last comp, but I wasn't satisfied with my result getting 31st overall. So I decided to compete in Season 2. I had low expectations for myself, but I ended up making semifinals and making 19th out of 125 competitors. I feel like I have a lot of potential that I haven't been able to reach yet. This season, it's gonna be different. I'm gonna fight back and hit that buzzer on stage 1.
Yes, he is looking for much more today. So yeah, I don't think failure will be an option for Viking. So let's see if he can get to the buzzer. But yeah, he was right. Got 31st overall. Oh my goodness, barely saved himself on momentum control. But yeah, he got 31st overall in Season 1. Famous for going oh my goodness, saved you on the spin cycle too. But like what I said, famous for going notoriously slow. But yeah, I think he's learned from then. Season 2, he did much better, but still not what he was looking for. Now in Season 3, he thinks he has his full potential. He looks the best. He looks like he's in the best condition ever. Right now, he's on back and forth. He's almost onto the jumping spider with actually a pretty good pace. And he got it. Nice. Now just has to maneuver through the ledges. Nice. Oh! And it looks like, I think what happened is he was hugging the wall while he was in mid-air. So that caused him to drag and lose all of his jump power. Already on the course is Pizza Boy Fart 123. Actually, really OG to my channel before like the first 100 subscribers. And he's competed on Alpha Ninja Warrior, but he doesn't really do Roblox Ninja Warrior. He mostly does Assassin and games like that. So I'm not sure how he'll do, but it's taking him a while to start. And he's finally off on the course. Okay. Oh, he second guessed himself, and I don't think he knew that he had to wrap around the wall, and that's definitely not going to work, and Pizza Boy Fart is down. Next up is TackMeister11. He has competed in a lot of Roblox Ninja Warrior comps himself. He's competed in a lot of the practice competitions for Alpha Ninja Warrior. He's done really well. He could possibly go really far in this competition. I have no doubt of that. So I'm actually pretty excited to see him compete. How will he do? That's the question. He's on the momentum control. So far, so good. Nice, and now he's on to the spin cycle. Nice. It's actually going kind of fast, actually. Onto back and forth. I think that avatar is pretty interesting. My question is, why would you use it? Because you would not be able to see your legs and your hitbox. So, I mean, like, that's pretty interesting. But he's on a jumping spider with a really good time so far. If he can just get through this quickly, he will be on an amazing pace. And he's on the pillar circle with about a minute left. That's incredible. Nice, now onto the board. Remember, it's all about control. Control. Oh, he's stuck. TackMeister's stuck. What is he going to do? Oh, he's spinning, and he's down! He is down on the pillar circle. Just got a little bit caught up. But, I mean, not a bad run. Probably one of the best we've seen so far today. Maybe next season. I hope we see him next season. Next up is Yezin1. He might be a newcomer on Alpha Ninja Warrior, but he's competed in so many Roblox Ninja Warrior competitions, including Roblox Ninja League, I believe Rising Ninja Warrior. So he could do pretty well here, considering his background history. Has a lot of experience. Not an Alpha Ninja Warrior though. And we should be starting, but clearly seems like we have a little delay here. And here we go. Now he's onto the momentum control. Remember, the key with stage 1 is to not waste too much time, because remember, the obstacles are difficult, but it's also a race against the clock. So no matter how good you are, you cannot be slow and take your sweet time. And now Yezin is on back and forth. We've seen so many competitors fall short on this obstacle. But not Yezin, he's onto the jumping spider. Very nice mount. He stuck it with ease. And very nice, now he's on to pillar circle. You gotta wait for those pillars to fall before you can jump. And now he's onto the board. Oh, and he was completely backwards. I don't know why he went for it. I think he should have at least gone another spin or tried to turn it around. But nonetheless, Yezin1 is out on the pillar circle. Good job. I really hope we see him next season. Now next up is Lyrical Wonders. You might have heard of Lyrical Wonders even though he's never competed on Alpha Ninja Warrior. That's because he has built obstacles for us in season 2, so I'm really grateful for that. I'm glad he's here, and I'm really glad that he helped us back then. It was actually really useful. I believe he built Flying Bar and he built the Hornet's Nest last season in qualifiers and semifinals. So yeah, he was on the credit screen. And now he's on the spin cycle. But yeah, he has some experience in being a ninja, but I don't necessarily remember any like outstanding above the top like results, so I don't know. And, like, so far he's doing pretty nice. He's on back and forth. Nice. Now he's onto the jumping spider. Nice. Stuck the landing. Nice, got the transition and the dismount, and now he's on to the pillar circle. So far with over 50 seconds, he has plenty of time to go. Oh, he's backwards, and he tried to turn it around and he fell off at the very end. Super close to completing the pillar circle, but he just couldn't do it. GG's to Lyrical Wonders. Man, that was really close. Now next up is Robotic Pie. He is a rookie on Alpha Ninja Warrior, but he is so skilled at Roblox Ninja Warrior. And yeah, he's competed in so many competitions like Roblox Ninja League, Rising Ninja Warrior, Blue Ninja Warrior, every single one, you can name it. It is Robotic Pie. He actually was my first captain on Roblox Ninja League, and then I got traded. So that's a fun fact of the day. So he is onto the momentum control. Took a little bit of time, but he had already crossed the line, so he wasted about a second. But he got it. He says that one tire jump. So he was probably worried about momentum control, but I can guarantee to you he's not worried about it anymore. Now he's nice. He dismounted off of the spin cycle. Now he's on to back and forth. So far at a pretty moderate to decent pace. Nice. And now he's onto the jumping spider, actually, with really good time. Nice. Now the last few, and he got it. Just under a minute going into the pillar circle. How will he do on this? Alright, let's see. Now the board. Oh, he's going fast. But it worked. Has about 45 seconds going into the warped wall. And he got it in one take. Now he's onto the spin bridge. Okay. Oh, he's taking some time on the ball, but he got it. And now he is on to the lumberjack climb. Oh, he's really making sure. He's not taking one swing. He took two. And now he's climbing. Oh, alright. He's taking his time. He can't take too much time. He only has about 15 seconds. But he got it. And now, oh, he stopped. And there you go. He got it. Robotic Pie has cleared stage 1. Congratulations to Robotic Pie with about 9 seconds left on the clock. It got pretty close there, but Robotic Pie, Kalahari, he's moving on to stage 2. Coming up, will Yas123451 be able to get his revenge from last season? And also, will Cyrus08UK be able to return from his early exit in Season 2? Find out after this on Alpha Ninja Warrior. Before the break, Robotic Pie became the first stage 1 clear for today and the 9th stage 1 clear overall. While we were away, number 59123 took his shot at the course and he was outnumbered on the momentum control. Junior Rigoberto 04832 actually had a pretty good run, but on the jumping spider, he just couldn't line it up. Adam Diger Games just couldn't figure out the spin cycle. Curry is the GOAT 3011 airballed on the momentum control. Returning competitor Deluxe Gabe 1 showed up in a Walter White costume. And surprisingly, he was able to deliver the product on the momentum control and the spin cycle. But once he got to back and forth, his product ran out. Roblox Studio Expert 12 got a syntax error on the spin cycle. And finally, Nate's Dad 27 got the milk on the momentum control. Next up is Whooper 290. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are a rookie to Alpha Ninja Warrior, wearing a cool fish costume that's getting eaten by a shark. You can tell by their profile on the back, they are terrified. So this is interesting. They're just dancing right now. But yeah, I don't think Whooper's ever competed in Alpha Ninja Warrior, so I'm actually excited to see how he does. And here we go. They're off. And he just doesn't get a jump on the momentum control. And it looks like Whooper 290 is down. Next up is No Time for Adventure. Now, No Time has no experience with Roblox Ninja Warrior, but I used to have some projects about 2 years ago on Roblox Studio, and No Time for Adventure was my first developer. Those projects didn't go far or anything, even though kind of would have liked them to, but yeah, no, we just had no plan. So, but it's alright. Now, No Time seems very confused on when to start. To be fair, No Time has no experience in Roblox Ninja Warrior, but alright, maybe we're about to get this started. Alright, there we go. Now the timer started, and No Time is off on the momentum control. Alright, very nice. They're trying something. I don't know what. I don't know. And No Time tried to get the wraparound, but just didn't go far enough to pass the wall And No Time is out on the momentum control. Next up is Conductive Arrow. Like a lot of other people, he has no experience on Alpha Ninja Warrior, but a lot of experience in Roblox Ninja Warrior in general. So he could do very well here today. He's one of those people that compete on just about every competition that you can think of. He competes on Roblox Ninja League, Rising Ninja Warrior, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, so he could do very well. Have high expectations for him today. Nice, just flying through the momentum control. Now he's onto the spin cycle. Okay, nice. Ooh, very nice. Now he's on to back and forth. Still has a lot of time left. Alright. Nice. Now, oh, okay. Alright. Barely got it. And he just jumped up in the air. I guess he was going for the dismount, but he just second guessed himself. I mean, like, that happens sometimes, but Conductive Arrow is down on back and forth. Next up is B-Bog54, and I'm excited to see him run. He plays R&W games a little bit, but you can see he is really jacked. But yeah, on a serious note, he was my first captain in Roblox Ninja League on the Alaska Avalanche. So I know him pretty well, and I'm hoping he does well today. But yeah, let's see if those abs will get him through the course. And he's standing at the start line. I don't think he knows it's time to go. It's time to get your stage 1 run started. And there you go. He's off. He's on momentum control. And he was just too far out from the platform. Didn't have the distance to get back. And B-Bog54 goes out on the momentum control. Alright, next up is Last Ocean, or It's Last Ocean 123. He's competing on Alpha Ninja Warrior, I think, both seasons, yeah. Actually, he's actually been in the Alpha Ninja Warrior group for a really long time. I'm pretty sure he might have been the first person to join the group. I know he's definitely like one of the first 5. So thank you for that. Thank you, Last Ocean. See how he does on the course though. Will he be the first one or out on the first obstacle? So far, it's looking like a no. And now he's on to the spin cycle. Nice. And nice. Now he's on to back and forth. How will he do here? Alright, you see nice technique, nice control, and oh man! So close to getting there, just barely fell off of the swing. Dang, man. That's gotta hurt. Now next up is Nebula Deception. Now Nebula is actually an incredibly talented builder for Roblox Ninja Warrior creators. Nebula has made some amazing builds for other people, and Nebula is actually quite nice with helping out people and having like free models for people to use. Fun fact, all of our trusses are actually from Nebula's Trust Pack, so thank you very, very much, because I really enjoy these trusses. So yeah, every time you see a truss in this video, it is from Nebula Deception. And right now, Nebula is not a bad ninja either. Obviously, Nebula is at back and forth. Okay, very nice. You see, just jumped off, no hesitation. It was actually a very smooth transition. So far, has a lot of time left on the clock. It's crazy. If Nebula can just get through this obstacle, nice. And Nebula is onto the pillar circle with over a minute left. There is so much time left on the clock. Nice. Oh, okay. And the recovery, nice. And now Nebula is onto the warped wall with 50 seconds to go. This is crazy. And now the spin bridge. Man, this is, wow, what an incredible time though. Okay, taking a little bit. And, oh, Nebula goes straight through the hole on the second ring. That's why you gotta watch out for it. And it looked like Nebula had such a good amount of time too. But a little mistake like that will screw you over. Next up is Yas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And yes, he did compete last season on Alpha Ninja Warrior, but he also did the lighting for Alpha Ninja Warrior, and he helped me and gave me a couple tips on a couple of obstacles. So thank you for that, Yas. I'm excited to see him run. Remember, last season, he actually made it all the way to the Grand Finals, where he went out on the spin cycle. Spin cycle's back here today, but it's a different version, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does. He's on momentum control right now. So far, no problem at all whatsoever. And now he's on to the spin cycle. This is what took him out last season. Has to be going through his head right now. But so far, no problem at all. And now he is on to back and forth. Okay, very nice. And now the backwards part. Nice, you see, huge swing. Perfect. Now he's on to, oh, okay. And now he's on to the jumping spider. He might have gone off course, but unlike the real Bashbok 1, he did not go off course after like a crucial movement or part of an obstacle like the wraparound on momentum control. So we're going to give him that. And he's on pillar circle. Nice, and now he's onto the warped wall. Very nice, and now going on to the spin bridge. No problem at all. Has less than 30 seconds to go though. He might be able to clear. Oh no, he's a little bit caught up on the rope, but he got it. With less than 20 seconds left, he has to go. Very nice, and he's climbing up, and he has done it. Yas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 has cleared stage 1. Yas is going to stage 2. Congratulate, he is really happy right now. Congratulations. We're going to be seeing him on stage 2. Coming up, will Andrasical be able to destroy stage 1? And also, will Cyrus08 UK be able to come back from the upset from Season 2? Find out after this on Alpha Ninja Warrior. Just before the break, we saw our second person of the day clear stage 1, Yas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. However, the same could not be said for the next 8 competitors. Each and every one of them went out short on the momentum control. Now it is time for the final 5 runs of stage 1, and we're going to start it off with Flodos. So yeah, actually he's pretty well known in RNW. He's done really well in a lot of competitions, so he could do well here today. I have full faith in him. Wearing a crown, he's the king. And it looks like we're about ready to go. And he is on the momentum control. Very nice. Not wasting any time at all. Right into the spin cycle. Very nice. Use like, I think 2 swings there. He is blazing through stage 1 so far. But you know, still has a lot of obstacles to go. And at any point, Floatos could just rush at one point, make a mistake, and he's done. But so far though, incredible time. He is up to pace, if not faster, than the fastest time overall so far, which right now is held by Fomalom, clearing with 22.4 seconds left. So Floatos could clear it. If he doesn't clear faster than that, that's totally okay. But you gotta remember, for stage 2, the run order is decided by slowest to fastest clear. So you do want to clear with some sort of urgency on stage 1, so you don't necessarily go first on stage 2, unless that's your goal. But right now, with about 40 seconds left, Floatos is almost through Spin Bridge, and now he is on to Lumberjack Climb. Oh my goodness. Over 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. He is flying through this course, and it looks like he is going to beat Fomalom's time. And not only did Floatos clear, Floatos also has the fastest time so far on stage 1. Congratulations to Floatos. He's saying woo. He must be really excited. Floatos is going. Oh, he got his head chopped off. He is going to stage 2. In my Alpha Ninja Warrior career, I never thought I'd say this, but next up is Andrasical. And yeah, you probably know who he is unless you've been living under a rock. Andrasical has competed in so many competitions, including Robloxian Ninja Challenge, where he actually made it to the grand finals. And I don't really know how he did, but I know that's top 10 out of 225 competitors, so he's the real deal. But the countdown has already gone off, and oh, okay, there we go. Now Andrasical has started. He's on the momentum control. Very nice. Now he's on to the spin cycle. So far, a pretty good time. Nice. Now the dismount. Very nice. Now he's on to back and forth. Nice. Good, good. Very smooth. No hesitation. He's having some time. Trying to get this to swing. Okay, a couple more. And he got it. And now he's on to the jumping spider. And he overshoots! Andrasical is out on the jumping spider. That's what I'm saying. Just a little mistake like that can cost you the entire stage. And that comes to show for people including Andrasical. Now, this is also something I thought I'd never say. Next up is Bowsy Pie. Just like Andrasical, he is very popular in the RNW community. He's done so well on competitions. He's gotten total victory on a bunch of competitions, including Rising Ninja Warrior, and man, it's crazy. So he could do very well, but we did see Andrasical fall on the jumping spider, so I am on about Perfugi. So yeah, he could fall early, but he could also do very well. So man, this is exciting. He's saying he will change his display name to Perfugi after his current one, which I think is Yaya. Here we go. You know, so many, I don't know who started it, but so many people have that look of just the bacon hair with the scarf. Not necessarily the same color, but I'm not necessarily saying Bowsy Pie started it, but I don't know who did start it, and all I know is that a lot of people are following it. But right now, Bowsy Pie is on the spin cycle. Nice. Now he's going to back and forth. Okay, really quick on the first swing. And really quick on the second. Spent no time at all. He's onto the jumping spider. Oh, and he had the mount at first, but then he jumped. He jumped past. And Bowsy Pie goes down on the jumping spider. 2 legends out on the jumping spider. Now the second to last runner is Michael Skunk Fry. In season 1, he had a near perfect season up until stage 2. And then in season 2, he kind of had a slump season. But for season 3, he is looking more positive than ever. Our final runner of the night is Michael Skunk Fry. Last season, up until stage 2, he had the perfect season, getting first place overall in every single round, qualifiers, semifinals, and stage 1. But it all fell short whenever he fell on the lightning bolts in stage 2. And he's looking to make up for it for the normal warped wall. And he has done it! Michael Skunk Fry has cleared, keeping up with the perfect streak, except for stage 2. You will have to beat Oof 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 391's time of about 40 seconds. Oh, but he fell on the dismount of rotating bridge. Can have a perfect boot camp and already fails to get it. Should be no problem, but he misses it. Of course, really set it up for him. Oh, but it looks like he slipped off. Fail this, they'll be fine. But he fails the warped wall bar. But he fell off at the very end. I don't know what's going on. Remember last season, he had a near perfect season. This season has definitely not been like last season.
Excuse me, sorry Alpha, I need to borrow this. Hello, if you don't know me, my name is Michael Skunk Fry, and I am a veteran of Alpha Ninja Warrior. I started my career as being one of the most known ninjas to be one of the most dominating in this entire tournament. My story is this season is about getting revenge. Lightning Bolts has really torn me down in the first season, and now I tried again in the second season, but it didn't go so well. But that doesn't mean I should give up. I should keep going on my dream to get past. And once I do, I will not care anymore, and I want to go as far as I can. And if I fail stage 3 or 4, that's okay. Now, let's see how I do on stage 1, and let the journey begin.
Man, just talk about beautiful Michael. I mean, like, Michael's had the perfect character arc. He was at the top, then he fell down, and he's trying to build it back up. So, man. So yeah, we saw Michael do absolutely amazing in season 1, but season 2, he just wasn't at his best performance. Season 3 though, Michael really just wants to beat the lightning bolts, you know. And I mean, I think it's showing. Something in him is fueling. He is blazing through this course, and he could beat Flodos's time of 29.19. He is absolutely flying and tearing this course apart. A minute 10 going into Pillar Circle. What is going on? This is absolute madness. Wow. He is onto the warped wall with just about 55 seconds. He is doing incredible. 50 seconds onto the spin bridge. This is a new and improved, oh, he almost fell, but this is a new and improved Michael. Holy bejesus. He is flying up the lumberjack climb. He is destroying stage 1, and he is going to destroy Flodos's time of about 35 seconds. Michael must be ecstatic right now. He gets to go back to stage 2, and he also showed himself and the rest of the world why he is still here. Congratulations. Now the final runner of stage 1 is Cyrus08 UK. In season 1, he was the last ninja standing for Alpha Ninja Warrior. And in season 2, he had an early exit in the qualifiers, failing at the salmon roll. And I mean, like, it could have been prevented, but he just didn't cross the necessary line in time to get him onto the next obstacle. So this season, he's hoping to probably do better than that. So let's see if he can. We're about to get it started. He says he's back to fail again. Well, hopefully he doesn't. So, very nice so far. He's already on to the spin cycle. Not wasting any time at all. Good job. Now he's on to the back and forth. He did not reset the obstacle. He went straight for it. I think he could have spent a little bit of time trying to reset it. And boom! He falls on back and forth. That probably could have been prevented if he had just taken a few seconds to reset the obstacle. But Cyrus 08 UK falls on back and forth. Here are the final results for stage 1. Michael once again coming in first, clearing with 34.3 seconds. Right behind him is Flodos, clearing with 25 seconds. Then coming in 7th place is Yas123451, clearing with 11 seconds. And then coming in 9th is Robotic Pie, clearing with 9 seconds. Thank you for watching today's episode. Stay tuned for the finale next week, where our final 12 compete on stage 2 and possibly even stages 3 and 4.